What's going on, family? Grace and peace. This is your host, Javon Blue, on the Kingdom Talks podcast, where we're going to be talking about God, business, trading, manhood, marriage, and all the real stuff that's happening out there. So listen, sit back, relax, open up your Bibles, open up your notebooks, whatever you got to do, and let's get it. Sheesh, let's go. Oh, grace and peace to all my Kingdom Talks podcast listeners. Hope you guys have an amazing day, amazing night, whatever time that you're watching this. You already know what I say. I'm excited to be giving you guys some word of encouragement, something, that can bless you, something that can uplift you, something that can give you knowledge, because that is what we are about. We're about knowledge, man. Why are you listening to things that does not contribute to your growth? Right? I think that's very important. So on the Kingdom Talks podcast, we are definitely doing that every single time. I pray that we're doing that you're learning something new and that you are progressing, but more importantly, you're taking action on what it is that you have received. So today, I want to dive into something really fast. This is not going to be a long podcast, but I wanted to talk on the subject of branding, right? What is your brand? A lot of times, when we walk out the door of our homes, we just walk out without thinking of the most important thing, and that is who I am and who do people see me as I'm walking out the door, whether that you're going to work, whether you're going just to get a cup of coffee down the street. What is your brand? Do people know it? Or more importantly, do people even recognize your brand? Right? Because there's times where, I don't know about you guys, but you probably drove past a lot of businesses, a lot of signs that's offering something that you're actually going to go get. But because their brand isn't in a way that is attractive towards you, you would drive right past it, maybe for weeks, for months, for years, without even knowing that, hey, listen, they are selling the same thing that you're actually going to. And the reason why that is so important, you want to always think about your brand because it represents you, right? A brand is a symbol that lets people know, hey, look, you should look at me because I am of worth, right? So you have to ask yourself, is your brand worthy of being looked at? Is your brand worthy of being taken seriously? Now, some people may say, well, Javon, I don't have a brand because I don't have a business. Well, guess what? You can't have a business without a brand, right? So when we're looking at that, the brand is more important than the actual business. Why is that? Because it is the thing that draws attraction. So when we're looking at you are the business. You yourself is the business. You are the company. So you have to brand yourself. Even if you don't have a quote unquote business, you are still a walking brand, right? Let's say you're going to work for a company, right? When you go in for that interview, you have to be the brand that they want to hire. So how do we identify our brand? Number one, it's your identity. Who do you see yourself as, right? Where do you come from? What is your foundation? Why are those things so important? Because if you know your identity, you can take pride in that and you can stand on that. Oftentimes when we go out into the world, the reason why our brand is messed up is because you don't know who you are. So because you don't know who you are, well, more importantly, you don't know whose you are, right? See, when you know whose you are, you will understand and take pride in who you are because you know whose you are, right? So when you understand that you were made in the image, in the likeness of God, the Most High, who created all, then guess what that does to your identity, which now trickles down to your brand. It builds in a certain energy that you are willing to adapt so that you can live it out. And when you live out that brand, when you live out that identity, guess what? People are attracted to it. So after you finish that, after you finish figuring out your identity, who you are and whose you are, we now have to understand, okay, what is the work that you have to offer associated with your brand? See, once people understand, okay, You have a brand. I see you. I'm looking at you. Now, what do you have to offer me that will make you valuable? See, your work that you do, right, is your gift. What is the gift that you have right now that will put you in position to give your brand value? Right now, you're probably like, well, Javon, I got a degree in such and such. I got a degree in such and such. No, I'm not talking about your skill. I'm not talking about what you went to school for. I'm not talking about what you got hired to do. I'm talking about the thing that if nobody ever hires you for that thing, you will still do it. That is your gift. The very thing that you can do without getting paid for every single day, without even complaining about it, that is your gift. Right? If you have the gift of speech, if you have the gift of carpentry, if you have the gift of, I don't know, counseling, whatever that gift is, that is your work. Right? When we look in the Bible, we see in Genesis, I believe it's Genesis 2, where Adam is being given his work. Right? The first thing that man experienced when he is created and formed here on earth is he is born into the presence of God, which is Eden, right? He's born into the Garden of Eden. The second thing that he's gifted with is his work, right? His work is his gift, what he is designed and purposed to do here on earth. So you, the individual, have to understand when you're building out your brand and you're representing yourself when you walk outside your door, right? And you know, for those that are married, when your wife is walking out the door as well, right? Or vice versa, when your husband is walking out the door as well, guess what? You guys represent a brand, which means when people see you, they know exactly whose you are, right? And they understand your gift because it's bringing value to them. So I believe those two things will really set the tone for the journey of branding within your life, right? Understanding your identity, who you are and whose you are. And then number two, understanding what your work is, which is your gift, which is your lifelong commitment that you will be doing for the rest of your life. Right. So, guys, branding is very important. It will get you in rooms where money cannot buy. It will put you in front of people where, you know, they're like, listen, you're not even qualified, but I like who you are. So, you know what? You should meet so-and-so. So when you have a good brand, meaning as well, too, you have to look the part. Right. And this is why you see success in so many different areas within so many different people. It is because they're wearing their brand how they need to do it far as their gift. So what I mean by that is if your gift is associated with wearing a lot of suits far as the culture, then guess what? Be the best at that. Get that stuff tailored. Get your pants tailored. Get your jacket tailored. Get your shirts tailored, right? Get your shoes shine, right? Get the tie straight. Don't have it all messed up. Don't have your collar all messed up. Listen, dress the part. Why? Because that's your brand. Right? If your brand is within, you know, surfing, guess what? Get your shorts good, get your swim trunks, get the hoodies right, get the Vans on, get the sandals, whatever the case may be. But make sure you are groomed and make sure you are clean and you are presentable, because when you represent your brand, that is when people are like, yo, even if he doesn't look like me, I know that he's serious about his brand and he has something of value to offer. So guys, that's it. You know, I'm just definitely wanted to give you guys those gems when you're thinking about, you know, whether you are applying for a new job or whether you're, you know, going to that college or whether you are starting a business, right? Even if you are looking to start dating so that you can get married, yo, fix your life up, bro. Like, fix your life up, sis. Dress nice. Throw out everything in your closet that is not presentable, right? Change up your music if it does not accommodate where it is that you're going, right? You have to start changing who you are for what you will become. And that's a part of your brand. So guys, listen, I will see you guys on the next episode. I will see you guys on the next episode. Hope you guys have an amazing time, amazing day. And listen, go out there and win. And you already know what we say. Let's grow, let's dominate, and let's build wealth the kingdom way. See you guys on the next one. Let's get it. Yo, what up, Kingdom family? Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. Listen, I want you to hit up the block, hit up your job, hit up your family, your campus, your friends, whatever the case may be. Send them this episode. Let them know what we got going on. And I will see you guys on the next one. Let's get it.